Hi class, my name is Linda Schul and I am your instructor for your capstone course this semester. This is our book, Strategic Management. You don't have to worry about buying the book because it is in your class. We have Connect by McGraw-Hill, and I've spent hours and hours creating this class to be a really fun class for you. Let me just go over a few things. I'm going to share my screen. And we're going to go to our class in Canvas. So here we are. We are going to be studying strategic management. And basically, this is going over everything you've studied in the last 2 or more years, especially at Anderson School. And it's a 16-week class. We have exercises that are part of the McGraw-Hill publishing company that are absolutely fabulous. I would not offer them to you if they were not. They are so much more interesting than anything any professor could ever put together for you. And this class is all about getting you graduated and onto your future. We have modules that you're going to go through little by little, but there are also a lot of success resources in your class. Let me just go into the modules a little bit. Sorry, I'm suffering a little bit with a cold right now. But we have our welcome module, and you'll go over this step by step. I suggest you go through every single item and just look through it. There are some orientation activities and assessments. These are worth points. You don't want to miss them because they're easy, but they're informative and they give you points. So go through all of these course orientations and you can see there's a due date. The due date is 1 week after the semester starts. Okay, now on to module 1. I'm just going to give you kind of a brief overview of the modules. I'm not going to do a video for every single module because they're pretty much the same. So you're going to start every module with an overview, has objectives and activities. And we start out kind of slow, like what is strategy? I know you guys know what strategy is, but we're just going to start out slowly in this capstone course and then build from there. The reason for this is that module 1 is the first 2 weeks and the Connect orientation is the first week. So really you only have 1 week to do module or chapter 1. And then the learning objectives are always linked to our book, and then I outline the activities. Now I will email you about once a week and just remind you of those activities. Let's go back to the module. So right now we just looked over the overview, and then what you're going to have every single module is readings, but these are just not readings. They're also called Smart Book. I have about 20 questions. Sometimes it's a few more. It's probably never less than that. And you have to read this and then take questions along the way. They're just 20 and they just keep asking you until you get it right. So I would do it. It's only worth 20 points. If you don't want to do it, you don't have to do it, but I would say don't give up the points. It's pretty easy. And then right when you're finished with that, I would say take the chapter 3 quiz or the chapter quiz, whichever chapter we're working on at that time. Okay. So as you can see, module 1 has chapter 1 in it. The readings and the Smart Book assessment. Then we have chapter 1 quiz or whatever quiz it is for the chapter. Then you have an assignment for module 1. You're going to introduce yourself, and then it's time to sign up for a final project group. So this is the only team project in this class. And you'll want to sign up for a good one right away. The way you do that is to go over to discussions, and you can do it through that. But mine is going to be in a different order of yours. But I put up all 12 possible mini cases. They're called mini cases because they're at the end of every chapter in your book. And we'll go to connect and I'll just kind of show you that. But at the end of every chapter, there's a mini case. And it's mini because it's only like no more than 4 pages long. Right now I'm looking at, let's see, chapter 10. I'm just looking at chapter 10. And, you know, it's like 3 pages long of your book and then has questions. So the team is listed here and you can pick which one interests you the most. But this is the important thing. If you pick Chick-fil-A, team 11, only 5 people can sign up. So if you reply to this, you better see that there aren't 5 people there already. If there are, I'm going to cut you off the end. So make sure you sign up right away to get the one of your choice. Okay. Excuse me. All right, so I'm going to go back to modules again because I think it's just a good way to start, and always go back to modules and stay on track. So you're going to introduce yourself, do your quizzes, your assignment. This assignment will take you right into, when you click on it, take you right into McGraw-Hill Publishers website. And these are really interesting and fun assignments. There's no way I could have created anything better for you guys. You can also get into McGraw-Hill Connect over here on the left side. We put this link so it's easy for you to just pop in there whenever you want. And you could go to your Connect section. Now I'm going to show you my section just because I want to show you something, but mine might look a little differently than yours. But if you want to go to your Connect section, you just click on it here. But there's also a lot of help over here too, if you need help and guides and things. But the top one, you go right into your section. And this is a cool thing. You just make sure you're in the right class, Management 498, and me, Linda Schul. And then the book is over here. So anytime you want to read the book, you just go in that way and you read the book. Now, the table of contents is up here. Did you see how I did that? Over here, table of contents, and you just scroll. So if you're on chapter 1, what is strategy? And then you go all the way through and you can just read through it. Now, if you scroll all the way down, you're going to see the mini cases, and the mini cases are what your final project is all about. So click on mini cases and then how to conduct a mini case. This is really interesting, and this will help you in your final project. And then mini case number 1, but when you can't click on that, you got to click on the one under it because that's just the header. And that's something I learned. So you click on it and then you have your mini case, which is really interesting. Look at all these great charts and data and things for you to look at. And then at the end, you're going to see discussion questions. And you'll see that there are 4 discussion questions at the end of the case. And that's how many people are in each final project group. I based it on the number of questions. So that means everyone gets their own question, although there are other things to do for that final project. And I have outlined that in your, we'll go back to our class in the modules. The very last module in our class, I'm going to scroll down, is your final project module. And you have the list of the mini cases, the timeline of your project, all the mini case videos. These are awesome, by the way. And then your grading rubric and how you'll be graded on that final project. But we'll go over that more in future videos. But just to give you an idea, every module looks pretty much the same. Some have more chapters to cover than others. I just want to touch on one more thing before we leave. Some of these assessments in your modules are called ABA. That's application-based assessments. And these are super fun. I'm not going to go through any of them right now. You'll see it. They only take about 10 to 15 minutes, supposedly. And they are role playing for case studies and just strategic leadership personnel. So I hope you enjoy the class, and I will be back with some future videos to help you. And if I can help you in the meantime, never hesitate to contact me. You have my email address, lshule@unm.edu. You also have my phone number. I'm okay with you texting me quick questions. And that's listed in the start here. There's a whole section about me and my background. But I really don't mind if you text me quick questions, or you can email me this way. And in the inbox in Canvas, that's really a good way to do it. And it goes to my email as well. So I'll be in touch with you. Don't you worry. I put a lot of announcements out there to remind you, but I hope you enjoy this capstone course. And I've made it really fun, and it's all open. That's the great part. I should have led with this. Everything is open on day one, so you can go through it as quickly as you want. But remember that final project is a group project. You'll have a paper and a presentation. You'll record it on Zoom like I'm doing now, or whatever you want to record it on, and upload it. But if you want to go through all your activities and all your chapters and do all your quizzes and get that done, I don't blame you. I would do it. Go through it in a weekend if you want to do it. But I'm here if you need me. So I'm going to stop sharing, and I'm going to say goodbye for now, and I'll talk to you soon.